Hey guys, Almost Addicted here, and today we're building this wooden mansion or large house. So to start off, I'm going to have a 5 gap and then 3 gaps at the side, so 2 3 gaps at the side, and then this is going to be 3 gaps and 3 gaps as well, like that. And then we're just going to grab some stairs and run it round the outside of our porch. Obviously where the 5 gap is, that's going to be our stairs, and then we're going to fill that in. So yeah, 3 gap, 3 gap, 3 gap, 3 gaps, 5 gaps. And then we're going to bring them up by 2, and then we're going to put some oak fence around, as you can see, like this. Then we're going to count 11, and then we're going to place an oak log, like this, in the middle. And then another 11, and then we're going to count an oak log, just like this. And then we're going to go all the way to the other side, as long as the other piece at the other end. And then we're going to place a log. So same, 11, place an oak log, and 11 in the spruce, and then place an oak log right on the corner. We can bring everything up to 2, so all the logs up to 2 now, just like that. And yeah, so our next thing, we're going to build a box at this side, which is 11, and then we're going to place an oak log, and then 11 across there, as you can see, like that. We're going to go to this other side, so that's the front, 2 sides, 11, place an oak log, 11, oak log, like that. And then we can bring those up to 2 as well. And yeah, let's go on to the next bit. So we're going to find the middle of this back piece here, and then we're going to count back 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to put 3 across, and then oak log 3 diagonal, and then there should be 3 gaps in between, so it should make like a little circle like that. You can join these rooms on together, as you can see here, so obviously you can get out. It's going to be like a garden piece, exactly the same here. Find the center, then we're going to put 3 gaps, 3 diagonal, 3 gaps, 3 diagonal, 3 gaps with the spruce and the oak log. Now at the back we're going to have 3 gaps like this, do exactly the same as what we've done at the front, so 3 gaps and then 5 in the middle where we've got our staircase going down. Fill that all in, and then we can bring the logs up to 2 out there. So what we're going to do now, bring it up 11, and we're just going to square it off where we've got our square for the house, so 11 by 11, and then just bringing it all the way across like that. So we've got our main frame down, super simple. And we're going to have 5 gaps in between here, 5 gaps here, oak log, and then we're going to have 2 gaps and a 3 gap in the middle where we're going to have our doorway. Bring them all the way up to the top. Obviously you can pause the video and stuff like that. And then our middle piece here, we're going to bring that one up to the top as well, and do exactly the same at the other side. And then here, exactly the same. So we've got our 5 gap, we've got our 2 gap, 5 gap at the other side, 2 gap, and we should have a 3 gap in the middle where we've got our doorway. So at the other side, this is what we're going to do. We're going to grab our birch now. So we're going to get our birch, we're going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to kind of put an archway like that. Then we're going to get our stairs going all the way up, apart from 3 gaps at the top, and then the same there, as you can see. And then we're just going to put another window at the top there, and then 2 oak logs at the top there. Another window there, 2 oak logs. Put our doorway 2 height, and then another window that's 2, and another window that's 2 as well. So super easy. We're going to do the same at the other side as well. So obviously 5 up, we go across and round, and our window at the top, and then we're going to put these 2 side gaps. You can probably just watch this and kind of see how many. You don't really need me to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So now we're going to get our oak log going all the way across, and wherever we have got a log at the top, we're just going to bring them across like support beams. Now obviously the support beams don't level up with the blocks at the bottom, so we're going to put them like they're kind of coming out like that. And then we're going to have the logs going down because we're going to have some oak fences joining up, as you can see. So we'll get our oak fences going all the way around, and they should join on to the logs that we've placed underneath like that. And then we can get some oak fence and run it round the top like that. So it's kind of got a haunted house feel. That's the back of the building. Now we're going to carry that log going round, so we're going to bring it round like this. We can do it at the other side as well. So bring the other side across at the same level as the logs on the 2nd floor that we've already made. So should be nice and easy for you. So now what we're going to do at the front here, we are going to bring this across. Now the front is obviously a bit longer than the back, so you just got to do a little bit of common sense thinking, you know, exactly the same technique. So the logs at the top, where we've got our top floor, they're going to come out as support beams, and then wherever the logs are at the bottom, we're going to place a log upwards from it, so we can obviously place our oak fences in. Now I've put a beam going all the way through the middle, and then we're just going to place 4 logs like this, 3 gap and then a 2 gap. So as you can see, it's just poking out the other end like that. I'll just go through so you can kind of see what I'm on about. There you go, nice and easy. So we're on to our next step. Next step, we're going to get some stairs and we're going to run it around the whole building. So this is some spruce stairs. We're going to run it round, going all the way around the building. Obviously you can add detail wherever you like. You can watch this video and then decide to do little parts of it and then expand and do your own little bit. So yeah, it's entirely up to you. You don't have to do it like this. You don't have to put as much detail in, or you can put even more. So wherever we've got our gaps here, we're going to grab our spruce planks and just fill them all in. Just fill it all in so it's nice and filled. So obviously we've got a floor to move around on. And now we're going to go to the back. And now for the back, we are going to place a log here, a log here as well. Just wherever we've got our main support beams, we're just going to put those logs. Do the same on the other side. So now I'm going to put some logs wherever we've got these spacings, because obviously we're going to get some fence running around. So a log at the side of the building there, and another log at this side as well. And it's just so our fence can hold on. Obviously fill the back in as well, like we've done the front. And then yeah, the fence goes round, and as you can see, it just connects into those logs that we've placed. So place there, go all the way round. We've got a nice fencing or a balcony at the top, so we don't fall off. So now I'm going to bring this up to the same level, the logs to the same level as our logs that have been working on our second floor. So once we've done that, do the same at the other side, so it's quite symmetrical in that sense. So obviously bring those logs across, just bring them all up, just square it off, just a nice square. Now we're going to use the same spruce and we're going to put stairs going up to the top. Stair under, stair under, stair under. But obviously the bottom stair is going to be running the same way as the stairs are running round the building. Do you know what I mean? So I'll show you. So as you can see, and then we're going to go up. So bring this up to the top. You can change around your roofs, you don't have to do it the same as me. So we're going to bring our half slab all the way up to the top, bringing it to the side of the building, and then we're going to bring up the log 3 and then move it all the way across, and it should just lock into that half slab just like that. And then what I decided to do is bring it up by 2 more and then just across, so we've got like a 1 gap space at the top. Exactly the same at the other side. As you can see, we're just going to bring that half slab all the way to the building, bring it up by 3 blocks, go all the way across, another 2 blocks, and then all the way across, so we should have that 1 gap. Now I'm just going to square it all off, so obviously we've all got the same height and everything like that. So square it off at the front and the back, and we've got a nice big square. So for the roof, I started to use a bit of birch to fill it in, but obviously you can change it to whatever you like, whatever you choose, whatever you feel your build will look best in. So yeah, obviously we're doing it both sides just so it fits into the side of the building. If you go any further, obviously it's not going to work, because we're going to have other blocks. As you can see, just fill all this roof in, fill in the other side like we've done the other side. Now on the inside here, this is obviously where we've got these gaps on the roof. As you can see, we've got a little bit of a gap. I'll just fill it all in. So on the inside here, what I decided to do, you can do whatever you like. I've put like a 3 gap, and then it should be like a 5 gap in the middle or something like that. And then you can fill in all these gaps here. On the outside, as you can see, these 2 side pieces are just stairs. So yeah, just a little bit at the side, and then some more stairs here at either side. Now both sides here are going to be exactly the same, so just repeat the process. Stairs under at the top, maybe put some dirt in there with some trapdoors on, maybe put a little doorway out into our garden, fill in the grass and something like that. Little window at the top, and then we've got like a 5x5 birch. Put some stairs going down from our garden maybe, and you can do whatever you like. You can maybe put a little staircase at the top there, put a little plant pot garden there, fill in the glass, just whatever you think will work. But something like this, I mean, you can change it about. Look, you could put a little bit of fence there, you could put it all the way across, take the fence out, you could put a little bit of birch in there with another fence. So it's just entirely up to you. It's just kind of however you feel it'll look best. Obviously exactly the same at the other side. So fill in our garden, put our little windows. You can put the windows however you like. Another little 1 window with our plant pots and the trapdoors, and then at this side I'm just going to bring them all up to the top, just following the grain of the log, just so we've got that filled in. Now here as well at the side building, obviously we've got this entrance, 2 doorway, and then we've got 2 slabs going on top, and then you can put a little window in there, or you could just fill it in with stairs, so it kind of just gives it a little bit of depth. Put a little bit of stairs on top with some of the oak fence. So exactly the same at this side. Put your stairs going up, gives it a nice little groove and a little grain into the build. Looks alright to me. So now at the back here, what you can do is fill it all in with the stairs, maybe put a window in the middle, stairs at the side, And then yeah, I'll go to the other side, do exactly the same, but I'm going to do a little bit more. So just bringing these logs up exactly the same grain, filling in the birch stairs going there, and then a window in the middle here. Now what you can do now is put 2 logs at the bottom, 2 logs at the top, and then some stairs going there, maybe put some dirt and some trapdoors in, and you've got a little place to put your plants or something like that. Same at the other side, just two at the bottom, 2 at the top from the center, and then you can decide to maybe do the roof. So we'll go on to the roof, just obviously bringing it up, 1 overlapping. So obviously we can bring it up like this, stair under, and then we've got a stair at the top, and then just fill it in with the birch. So it's quite a big roof. You can obviously put little windows and stuff on, maybe a chimney or something like that, but I decided to keep it plain so people can kind of do their own thing and adapt the build, just because it's quite a big build. I wanted to make it fairly simple, and as you can see, we've just got a nice little grain of the spruce going around it, and then yeah, some half slab going across the top. Now you can bring a window out like this, so just bring it across, put our stairs in, bit of birch for a window, and then you can put another little trapdoor where you can keep your plants. So block, bring it up to the top, bit of stairs, bit of birch. You can choose to do that, or you can change your windows, keep your windows flat, put a little bit of fence in there just to give a little bit of depth and a little bit of detail. Same at the other side, exactly the same. So bring your logs up, put your stairs under, stair at the top with a spruce, and then fill it all in. And then you can obviously fill in your windows and stuff like that. But at the top I decided to do something a little bit simple. So bringing all the logs up, 1 gap space in between all of them, and then just fill it in with wool. You could put quartz there, or you could even stick with the birch wood and just bring it to the top. But I thought a little bit of white in there just kind of made the build, complemented it quite well, I feel. At the other side you can do exactly the same, so just bring them up, 1 gap in between, bring them all the way up to the top, fill them in with a little bit of the white wool, and you can decide to put windows in here as well. So I'll show you an example. Maybe you want to have something like put some fence across the bottom here, add your windows in, obviously fill in all the windows at the bottom and the top, and yeah, you can obviously add more detail, but it's entirely up to you. Same here, is just like filling all the windows in, blah blah blah, getting some spruce, and then I decided to do a garden. So I just filled it round with a little bit of dirt, just filled it round with some oak logs coming up with some glowstone on, trapdoors going around it, super easy, but it looks quite good. And then you can put a little farm there, you can put wheat, carrots, sugarcane, it's entirely up to you, but I thought I'll give you this little example. And glowstone round the front, maybe put some trapdoors on it or something like that. I think that might work quite well. And then yeah, just fill it all in with the trapdoors, put some logs going down. Obviously it's entirely up to you. Fill in the windows and then maybe put some spruce, get some bushes, fill in some dirt, put little plant pots here and there. But as you can see, looks alright, so you can keep it quite simple. Now you could run some bush going around the whole building, just little bits here and there that you feel that would make the house look good. Depending on your terrain or where you're putting your house, you can obviously blend it into the landscape and you put bushes going up the house and stuff like that. But I'm keeping it fairly simple, obviously, because I'm a flat world. These 2 side pieces, keep it super simple, right? You can have a white bit at the top, fill it in like we've done the very top, so 1 gap in between, maybe put a little spruce there and some oak fences for like a little window. Look at that, super easy. Same on the other side. Obviously you can fill this in with your plant pots, just put in the dirt, put some glowstone round like you've done on the front, put little bushes and stuff and little trees in there. So yeah, it looks quite well. So here you go, windows, fill those in, put a little window there. You can kind of make something plain into something however you feel, but that's an example for you. Maybe put a sugarcane farm at the back here. So obviously we can make our paper, we can make our books and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly the same. So 1 gap in between, fill it all in with white, maybe leave 1 window, and yeah, just gap it all the way around like that. And quite easy, but you can see how you can add a lot more detail to this. That's why I've kept it kind of plain. And then yeah, just adding plants around the place. As you can see, maybe you can add more windows in at the top, as you can see there that I've done. But I used the red rose bush. I think it just kind of makes the house come alive. So yeah, as you can see here, beautiful, nice finish. Obviously same at the other side with the sugarcane, adding those bits wherever we've put our dirt blocks with our trapdoors on, put that in. But there you go guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you in the next video. Peace.